All right. Well, Drake, thanks for being here. Like I said, thanks for taking some time today. Just run through a couple questions here. We'll start in Madison. I got a couple of fun questions for you. And then at the end, just a few things about what our kind of next steps are for you. So, first question is you grew up in Madison. You're a Madison guy. What was your experience like in Madison? And then how that transitioned to you being able to play here in the minor leagues and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, playing in Madison, when you get that schedule of the Northwoods, I mean, it's a lot of games and not a lot of days. So that's kind of the first time where you really have to learn those routines and kind of put your body through a little bit of a grind, especially as catching when you're going out there every single night. So, I mean, I think that was a huge advantage. Going into the minor leagues, going into the big leagues, and being able to kind of just know what that grind's like of playing. I think it was 72 games or whatever in 75 days or whatever it is. And I think that translates into like the 162 of a big league season. So being able to do that, play in front of fans, especially in Madison where they show out every night. So just being able to experience some of those things before pro ball was super beneficial.
What was your favorite experience from Madison?
From we had probably clinching, I guess, to make the playoffs the year I was there in Madison. So that was pretty fun. We had some of those. I mean, I'm thinking also we had a 4th of July, place was packed, and I had to hit a homer or something, and coming around the bases that was like the first time I realized, or like I really felt like the fans like really get into it and be like, wow, there's a ton of people here, and I mean that fan base is awesome. So those were some things that I'll never forget.
What's different about playing in Madison compared to the other Northwoods League teams around there?
I mean, just the passion from that fan base is pretty special. I mean, I grew up going to Mallards games, and everyone there knows who the Mallards are. They love going to the games and getting hot dogs there, having a good time, all of that. So I mean, it definitely was the most fun to play at home in front of that fan base.
And as you being a Madison kid growing up in Madison, going to Mallards games, does that have any sort of factor into how you remember it or played there? Just your experience overall?
For sure. I mean, I just knew it was a great, it's something I always kind of wanted to do growing up. I mean, I would go to the camps, go to the games, and I was like, I always wanted to be a Mallard. So being able to end up in college and being able to play for them was pretty special when I got the kind of call or kind of started the communication to set up playing for the Mallards. And I mean, it was something I'll never forget. It was awesome.
And you were playing for Donnie Scott. He's a former big league catcher. You're a catcher. Kind of talk about your relationship with him and what that meant for you as a catcher following and kind of what he taught.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of catchers kind of can go into that manager role pretty well. Just with how you have to think of both sides of the ball. You're taking care of the pitching staff, worrying about hitting and all that. So, I mean, he's experienced a ton. He's been there for a super long time, and I mean, he loves the Mallards. So, it just kind of, it's a great guy to be leading the team.
Do you have a favorite story that you want to share about Donnie specifically? We've heard some wild ones over the course of our time being there. Do you have one that sticks out?
Not that I can share, no.
Oh, all right. Do you have a favorite clubhouse memory other than that?
I mean, just like after games, playing the win songs or whatever, celebrating just with the team it's always fun. I mean, the group of guys there in 21 when I was a Mallard was just awesome. I mean, I'm still friends with a couple of them today, and I mean, we just really bonded, whether it be in the locker rooms after games or on the bus trips and stuff like that. Playing Mafia on the bus, I think was probably the biggest.
Cool. Now happy belated birthday, by the way. I know you just turned 25. That's exciting. And you get your own bobblehead tonight. Tell me about that process. How did you get this bobblehead? What's the review process kind of look like here for this?
Yeah, so I mean, I think I got a text message a couple minutes after the Rookie of the Year was announced, and they're like, "Hey, does this bobblehead work?" And it was pretty sweet. So I was like, "Yeah," I just gave it the go ahead there, and I mean, I've seen it. I saw it once in spring training for a little like reveal and stuff, but it'll be pretty cool that they're handing out however many thousand of them today.
And it's your sophomore season, coming off Rookie of the Year in the NL. What is that like? How emotions-wise and kind of playing into this second season? Do you ride the hype? Does it make you feel good? Are you nervous about the second season?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think there's some pressure that comes along with it. I think you kind of do ride the highs, which is nice. So I mean, it's just kind of, you try to take the good from it and try to kind of just experience all of that. I mean, you just have to go out there and still have the same routines. There's still ups and downs in baseball. You got to try to stay as even keel as possible. So those are kind of been my goals, being able to go into this year. I mean, having Michael Harris and Acuna who've won a Rookie of the Year, and just kind of like seeing how they go about their day-to-day lives and stuff. It's just, they're still the same people, and they still got to go out there trying to get better every day.
What's one thing you want to improve most in the second season?
I guess just consistency, not taking any at-bats off, just trying to put the ball in the air a little bit more on the offensive side. And I mean, there's always little things, catching, receiving, blocking, game calling, that you can just pick up on and try to get better. But I wouldn't say just try to clean up the edges on pretty much everything.
Sounds good. And you've had a great start to the season. Is there anything different about your approach, like at the beginning of this year, that you've been so successful in? Couple home runs, big games.
I think it's just being confident in what I'm doing. I think having last year just puts a little bit of confidence in me that like kind of what I'm doing is working. So when I'm up at the plate, I'm confident in what I'm looking for, or kind of the plan to attack that starting pitcher.
Cool. And ABS is kind of new this year in the big leagues. I know you probably had a little bit of experience with it in the minor leagues, but as a catcher, what does that do for you going into this season? Like, because you have to frame things, but now it can get overturned. Like, what's your experience like with that so far, and do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just kind of, I think the goal of it was to eliminate like the big misses from the umpires, and no one wants that in the game, even the umpires. I mean, we're all human too, so I think it's been pretty successful so far, but it definitely, some of the close ones, it adds a little bit of pressure for the catchers. So you can fool yourself if you catch it well, or if it's across the plate, you might not know for sure. So I think it's a little bit of a learning curve for everyone.
And what's one thing that you would tell your younger self, knowing everything that you know right now, what's one thing you would tell your younger self, maybe growing up in Madison?
Keep having fun, keep enjoying the game, and I mean, just keep doing, just keep loving it, keep loving hanging out with the teammates. And just make the most of everything.
I got 3 kind of fun questions for you here. What's one thing or one rule in baseball that if you could change it, what would it be and why?
Oh gosh. One rule. This is a good question. I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind right now. Let me get back to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
If you were on a deserted island,
Okay.
what are 4 items that you're bringing and why?
Let's go fishing pole. Go fishing on that island. You bring a baseball, and then a baseball and a glove. I guess that's 2 more, and then one more thing. It's gonna be tough. Maybe a boat. I'll bring that. Even if I don't get off, just a fishing boat. I'll just be fishing all day.
Did you fish a lot in Madison growing up
Yeah.
at all? Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. There's a lot of good lakes around there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have a favorite fishing spot?
I mean, I would go to Mendota quite a bit,
Okay.
so
That makes sense.
anywhere in there.
What's the best restaurant that you have ever had in Madison and then also here in Atlanta?
Best restaurant. I think the one I go to Atlanta the most is Fudo, just a sushi spot, a little bit down the road. We go there a bunch. In Madison, favorite spot. Oh gosh, I'm like blanking on some. I'm thinking of I thought of Rocky Rococo's.
Oh, yeah.
That was right
Yeah.
by my house, and I'd go there all the time. So
That's a great answer.
What's
That's
that?
a great answer. Couple more things then, as we, as the Mallards, are planning on inducting you into our Hall of Fame
Oh, really?
this year on opening day. We're also giving away a Drake Baldwin Rookie of the Year bobblehead, and we will make sure to get them to you.
Sweet.
So your family's already reached out about it, so we are planning on giving some to them too. But if you had a message for Mallards fans on opening day when we announce to the rest of the stadium that you are in the Hall of Fame, what do you have to say to them?
Yeah, just that you guys are the best. I mean, it was awesome playing there, and I don't think I'd be in the spot I'm at now without the Mallards and without the fans. I mean, going to games as kids, or as a kid, for me personally, like it was something I always wanted to do, was go up and play and be a Mallard. So and that's because of the fan base and how much pride and joy everyone brings into those games and how much fun it is.
That's awesome. And I'm sure you know this. At the Mallards, when there's a foul ball, you know what we say?
Wiener.
Yeah. Can we get your best wiener?
Wiener.
Love that. We're going to use that all season long. And then the league actually asked us to do one thing if you could.
Yeah.
They want to announce or congratulate the All-Stars this year with you as kind of just announcing like congratulations to them. If you would be willing to do that, just like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm Drake Baldwin. Would love to, or congratulations to the All-Stars.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. And you played with the Mallards, so I'll probably mention that too.
Hey, this is Drake Baldwin, former Madison Mallard. I just wanted to say congratulations to all the All-Stars and enjoy it. It's awesome.
And the last thing I have is if there's anything else you want to say to your family, your friends back home, maybe aren't Mallards or at the stadium, but just like back to your fans in Madison, if there's anything else that you wanted to share.
Oh God. I mean, probably in a couple years, I'm looking to get back and get in the duck blind a little bit. So I'll be seeing you guys there.
Love it. Well, tickets are on us. We'll get you tickets.
Perfect.
So, well, thank you, Drake. I really appreciate the time this morning or this afternoon. Good luck tonight and congratulations once again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.